Hello and welcome, Sagittarius friends and family, to your April 2020 Intuitive Energy Forecast. My name's Lisa Lyle. This is my space here on YouTube. My website is lisalyle.com, and you can find me on social media at Wisdom of the Heart. So very interesting times that we are living in. And I'm really feeling like as we move into April, I'm recording this on the 28th of March. As we move into April, there is going to continue to be the same level of intensity that we have experienced since the Virgo full moon on the 9th, 10th of March. And this is going to continue through April. And yet with our Libra full moon on the 7th, 8th, depending on where you are in the world, of April, there is an opportunity for each of us to move more deeply into this balance, this harmonized, energetic from within ourselves. So as you move into April, Sagittarius, what I'm going to encourage you to do is to continue to take responsibility for how you feel each and every day. Check in with yourself every day and your energy. What's going on? Are you holding on to tension? Do you feel uptight? Do you feel anxious and nervous? And if so, harness your inner power to restore peace and come back to this I want to say this harmony within. April is going to be a big month for all of us to continue practicing and deepening our practices of self-care as well as our spiritual practices. So prayer and meditation combined with intention setting, combined with mind, body, spirit work, which can be yoga or Tai Chi or really any form of activity, exercise that gets your body moving. We do not want to be sitting around, stagnating our own personal energy. So take care of yourself. And look, this card flew out for you. I'm going to pull another one because I wanted to tell you, for these readings, I've been guided to work with the Kyle Gray's Keepers of the Light Oracle, the Blue Angel Oracle, the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses, and the Heart and Soul Oracle, all by Toni, Carmine, Salerno, as well as the Wild Unknown Spirit Animal Oracle by Kim Kranz. So the first card that you received here, Sag, is the Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. And so it's really funny that this card has come out because I was looking at a piece of selenite before I came and started recording for you. And I was like, do I need that with me? And the answer was no. Yet the fact that we've received this divine, this holy amethyst, divine alchemy, and then Master Buddha, increased awareness, I really feel working with crystals is going to be key to your ability to maintain focus and to maintain your own inner peace this month. Amethyst is a wonderful crystal to support healing of addictions. So if you are struggling with addiction, addiction is one energy. There are many different addictions. We can be addicted to many different things. If you are struggling with addiction, carrying amethyst on your person, placing it on your body, perhaps where you're feeling this holding, would be greatly beneficial to you this month. This month is an opportunity, Sag, for you to clean up your act. And so we've just moved into spring here in the Northern Hemisphere, and this is a beautiful time of year, and fall in the south. And this is a beautiful time of year for a cleanse. And that's a cleanse of the home. That's a cleanse of your physical body, cleaning out closets, cleaning out your car. All these kind of things are really encouraged and supported at this time. I feel for you that this is about a big part of your focus is cleaning your physical body, calming your mind. For some reason, I'm feeling a lot of mental energy and mental clutter around you. So Divine alchemy. Alchemy is all about, we hear transforming lead to gold, water to wine, this kind of stuff. This is about transforming your personal experience, your pain body, your pain experience through the energy of unconditional love. And so I just am strongly guided to say that you are incredibly loved and supported. And there's this beautiful divine feminine energy that is rising within you, that is surrounding you as you begin to release negative attachments, negative connections. I do feel the energy of Saint Germain also and his violet flame. So perhaps calling on that violet flame, Saint Germain, and holy amethyst to support you in beginning to clear more deeply your pain body and transforming through the energetic of unconditional love. I also feel with this card that there is a heightened psychic awareness this month, and I'm hearing trust your intuition, allow intuition to be your guide. And that goes for what you're ingesting on, whether it's just not just what you're eating, what you're listening to, what you're watching. Really, if it doesn't if it doesn't support your joyful vibration, the uplifting of your energy, your frequency, then perhaps it's time to reconsider why you feel a connection to such things, and to really just become the observer, which is where Master Buddha comes in. This is becoming the observer in your life. This is becoming an observer with respect to how you're feeling about things, what is going on in the outside world. I really feel this is more about going within. You are being called on this inner journey this month. And, that inner journey really supports the opening of your heart. Time in nature is going to be greatly supportive to you. When the sun's shining, get out there and feel the warmth of the sun on your face, and really allow that to support you. Like the vitamin D, we all need it, and it's incredibly supportive for our immune systems, and it elevates our moods. So getting out and enjoying the sunshine, and remember, whatever is going on, whether it's inside of you or outside of you, allow yourself to observe without judgment, without criticism, without the need for anything except to make the observation. And then from that space, you get to discern, you get to determine what feels right and true for you, what feels good for you. The Holy Amethyst messages: move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. Master Buddha says increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. And it's really beautiful. I just made this connection because this color here always connects with the third eye, and this is the solar plexus. And the third eye and the solar plexus, that our intuition, our gut instinct, very much, very, very connected energetically. And so trust what you're feeling, and this is your power. Your ability to trust yourself and believe in yourself and believe in your connections and your gifts is truly your power. And right in the center of that, we have the energy of the heart space, unconditional love. So with whatever's going on in your personal experience, really come back to your heart, breathe into it, and go down to that gut. Does it feel right? Does this feel right to me? Is this supportive to me? Or is it time perhaps to release this particular energy? Big month for clearing. Big, big month. So Sagittarius, April 2020. Sagittarius, April 2020. And this is support from Archangel Michael. And the card that you've received is Beyond the Storm, and it says protection, and it is a number 28. this is a time of new beginnings, and it feels like right now, perhaps, collectively we're all within the eye of this storm, and there's a lot of uncertainty and I want to say misinformation, disinformation, and this is why it is so important for you to go on that inner journey this month and really know that as you are on that inner journey, that you are safe, guided, and protected. And Archangel Michael walks with you. He's right there with you now. And I always connect with Archangel Michael. Never mind the fact that I'm using this deck, but peacock feathers, peacock energy always really has me feeling him. This is a time for each of us to reclaim our power, to stand in our personal sovereignty and determine what is right and true for us. And that determination takes place within inside of us. It's not what somebody tells us is truth. We have to decide if it really is the truth. And that often happens through, this higher perspective and doing our own research. And so I feel like this is a month for you of, researching things, and perhaps that research is that inner journey. What makes you tick? Why is it that you choose to hold on to certain things? And, and I'm feeling it's these certain things that kind of hold you back from really like stepping into your power. And then, with this card coming, it's saying that, yes, things may seem, challenging or chaotic or confused right now, and yet you have the ability to be that stabilizing point. And in fact, in your own personal experience, you are the stabilizing point. You are where all balance begins, where all peace begins. So trust yourself and be the calm within the storm. Because after it rains, after a rainstorm, there's always a beautiful rainbow, right? The sun always does shine again. And so trust that. And so if you're feeling, I do feel like there is this mental clutter with you and that you are feeling confused, and I hear angry and confused. It's really time to settle. Place your hand on your heart. Breathe into this space and through this space and allow your breath to support you in moving more deeply into peace. Be the peace, be the calm within the storm. And that doesn't mean if you're the calm within the storm, it doesn't mean you're not aware of the storm. It means you are very aware and you choose to harness and stand in your personal power. Remember I was saying earlier I was feeling this energy of addiction? And here we have the god of indulgence, which is making me go right back to Holy Amethyst. And I feel this addiction energy again. So are there areas in your life where you are overindulging? Sex, drugs, alcohol, nicotine, rock and roll, whatever. You know what I mean. Negative thought patterns, food, all of these things. And addiction really indicates that there is stored pain or repressed pain, holding on to trauma, and the addictive tendency, whatever it is to support us in feeling different, to not really perhaps even having to feel what we feel, because we're just we're feeding ourselves in whatever way we choose to not have to deal. I feel like April is a month that is asking you to deal with your stuff. Stop focusing on the external and take responsibility for the internal and how you feel. Now, this doesn't mean that we aren't meant to have fun. We aren't meant to have a good time or a great sex life or any of these things, because of course we are. Of course we are. It simply means, and in fact, we are called to be more playful than we often are. And so I feel like when you get to the core of your wound, which usually resides down below the belly button somewhere, birth to 14 years old, when you can identify the wound, identify the pain and the feelings, then that is where your power comes in, because you have the opportunity to, through the feeling of your pain, to move beyond it, to alchemize it. And what do we alchemize with? Unconditional love, kindness, and compassion. Again, I really feel like there is an expansion of your intuition, your inner vision. What is your inner vision? What do you see for yourself in this lifetime? And you know, the energy that supports you in seeing is this energy of unconditional love, which resides and flows through the purity of your beautiful heart as eternally connected to Source. The message on this card says, it's all right. Stop beating yourself up. A little indulgence in balance is healthy. So if you know, if you're not sitting within a pain body and sitting within this energy of addiction, then stop. You know, give yourself a break. If you are sitting within pain and addiction, now is the time to expand your awareness and do your part to release your pain, to heal your pain, so that you can get to this place where, you know, you are enjoying life. You are expressing the joy that you feel. You are sharing the love that you feel. You are vibrating at your optimal. And the highest vibration that we can be at is one of joy, joyful co-creation. And who are we co-creating with? Our Creator, God, Source. And we find that not outside of ourselves. It's within our beautiful, beautiful hearts. So let's see what animal guides come for you, Sagittarius. If you're interested in working more closely with me over the coming month, April, I am offering soul messages for $55 and intuitive energy clearings, chakra balance clearing, healing session, and that is available for $77. Links can be found in the comments below. And or you can hit on, oh, you got 2 cards. Oh my gosh, you got 3 cards. This is cray cray, and you got all of my favorites here. I can't believe this. So, in order to book a session, schedule a session, you can click on the donate button up above and send your exchange that way, or you can send me an email and we can arrange exchange and get you set up. And that is available through the whole month of April. Soul messages, $55, and chakra balancing and clearing sessions for $77. So I only thought you had one animal guide here, which was this one. And I'm like, oh, I love that. You've got 2 more, and I love them too. What I feel intuitively with the owl, it is this divine feminine energy. Owl is also, you see how the card is like black and white, right? Owl it's a nocturnal bird of prey. And owl is very, what do I want to say, stealthy. When Owl first began coming to visit me in the dream time, Owl was my guide into my own shadow. And so that's what I'm feeling for you as well, Sagittarius. If you are on this, and remember to be a light worker, and what makes me really great at what I do is I'm well versed within the shadow energy, and I have traversed my own shadow, and I often connect with the shadow energy of others, and it is our shadow that supports our shine, Okay, so don't be afraid of your shadow. It's like when you're a kid and it's like the boogeyman in the closet and we're so afraid. I know I was. I was afraid of the dark, for crying out loud. I slept with a nightlight for years and years, and I'm talking into my teenage years. I feel like Owl here is wanting to take you on that journey and asking you to trust that what you find is not going to be so frightening. And when you face your shadow, this is how, and we're seeing outside of ourselves the collective shadow coming to the surface, right? That energy of panic and fear that has been prevalent throughout, much of this year, and particularly throughout the month of March. Owl also is associated with the energy of the moon, and this is this intuition. It's the divine feminine, ebbing and flowing, and knowing that everything is cyclical and that we have to move through the cycles. Owl also says, trust the wisdom within yourself. Trust the wisdom of your own beautiful heart. Then you've got my spirit animal coming forth here. Well, sort of. Crow. And look, again, this dark energy. And a lot of people are afraid of owls. There are a lot of people afraid of owls. And a lot of people afraid of crows as if they're bad luck. They're some of the smartest birds out there. Crows can recognize a human's face. And they're so smart. Like, I've seen this crow. There was a video I saw one time where a girl was leaving food. A little girl was leaving food, and this crow was bringing back trinkets and shiny things that it had found. And she had this whole box of treasures that this crow had been leaving for her. And so what I'm feeling is like the treasure you seek will be found within, inside of yourself, and through the acknowledgement of your shadow, through the acceptance of your shadow, without the need to deny or hide from it. And then we get this little dog that comes in for you. Oh my gosh. Hi, Lou. This is Luna. Hi. She's been upstairs most of the day, and she's just decided she wants to come down. The treasure you seek is within, and crows are very much, they're messengers. I feel like they are very positive omens, and I feel like crow is wanting to get your attention and asking you to pay attention, because within you, you're incredibly powerful, and it's through your healing journey of unconditional love that your power really comes to life. Crows have been known as the secret keepers, like the sacred mysteries. And so I feel like there's so much wisdom within you, Sag, that I don't even know if you're aware of. I feel like what it's feeling to me is like you've given your power away for a long time, and April gives you this opportunity to reclaim your power. You are in charge of your life. You are the most powerful player in your life. And what a beautiful world it would be if every divine human remembered that they are sovereign beings of light. And I feel like April is your month to begin to make that connection. And through that connection, you are going to be transformed. Divine alchemy is taking place within you. Butterfly is the ultimate symbol of transformation. And butterflies do their own thing, right? Like, they spend time after a caterpillar, they make their chrysalis, they go inside, and then they have to break all down. They break down into like this gooey, mushy mess and transform to the butterfly, and then work their way out. And they come out into the world, and most of us are in awe at the beauty and the delicacy of the butterfly. And so what this is saying to me is that take this month, take this time that you now have to go inside, go on that journey, become that puddle of mush, if you will, and then love yourself through that process and be transformed. And each and every butterfly is unique and beautiful in its own right. In its own right. So trust that, this is the beauty of human life is we're each meant to be uniquely beautiful. Unique expressions of Creator's light. And the key is that we must be willing to face our own shadow, to go to the depths. So I am sharing guidebook messages for the animal messengers. And so owl, check this out. Abundance, clairvoyant, treasures. The owl is a mysterious and otherworldly creature found in folklore from east to west. The white owl in this particular deck is the companion of the goddess Lakshmi and represents wealth, beauty, and good fortune. When the owl card appears, it's an omen that a boon or treasure is on the way, either in spiritual or material form. With owl wisdom on your side, you'll see and know exactly what to do with this boon, how it can further serve your dharma and bring abundance to the world. Trust that the wellspring of treasures is infinite. So when in balance, owl energy is generous, trusting, secure. When out of balance, money quarrels and scarcity. To bring into balance, an offering. So this is really feeling to me like create an altar in your life and spend time sitting at your altar every day, just practicing deep breathing, saying some prayers, asking for help, and then quieting yourself and focusing on your deep breath to allow yourself to hear and receive the help that is right there for you. That's awesome. Crow. I love these guys. You've got all my favorite. I'm sure I'm a part of a bird tribe out in the cosmos somewhere because birds are my thing here. Crow, spirituality, strong, creative, and watchful. The crow has been a symbol of magic. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen, knowing the unknown. It is said that crow holds within its mind's eye the three realities, past, present, future. Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self-study. Boom, boom, Sagittarius. When in balance, crow energy is psychic, strong, and clear. When out of balance, ungrounded and hypersensitive. To bring into balance, daily meditation practice. I love when the cards just confirm what has already been shared. And finally, butterfly. This is perfect too. Butterfly, undergoing great change and transformation. The energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships, or if you love your jobs, perhaps your career. Since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you, and I believe it is. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon, committing to the daily routine, a meal, practice, or prayer. Done at the same time and same place will do wonders for lifting a butterfly's spirit. So when in balance, butterfly energy is cheerful and graceful. When out of balance, it's fragile and frustrated. And to bring into balance, a daily routine. And so this is daily devotion, daily commitment to yourself, Sagittarius. You are so worthy and deserving of that. So finally, to end this off, in the meantime, I will remind you, drop a comment below. Let me know how your messages felt. Give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. It greatly supports me. Please, thank you. And again, I look forward to working with some of you during the month of April, either through soul messages or some intuitive energy work. And let's see what your higher self would like to share with you as you move through this month. Your messages are really beautiful, Sag, like very beautiful. There we go. Let's see. Oh, look at this. And this feels like through the inner journey, your psychic gifts are opening. You have a strong inner knowing, and I just feel like the mental body and perhaps the heaviness of addiction could be preventing you from seeing, feeling, and hearing clearly. And that this month it's really important that you do your part to clear out your space, home space, and the first home space being your physical body, as well as your surroundings. It says here, meditation. I love it. Sagittarius, it's pretty clear. It's time to meditate and begin a daily practice and commit to yourself. Dedicate time to devote to your spiritual essence, because you are wise and wonderful beyond your current level of belief. Meditation allows you to enter the inner realm of soul. It is spiritual communion with your true self and all creation. You may think that there are far more important issues to attend to at this time, but meditation would help you greatly. If you have a positive influence, it could have a positive influence on every area of your life, including your career and your relationships. And above all else, it is about your relationship with yourself. So Sagittarius, I trust these messages resonate with and feel loving and supportive to you. Thumbs up, comments, and subscribes are greatly appreciated. Until next time, Sag, I see you, I feel you, I love you. Take good care of you.